Local 3 Sports with Jake Durant.
The Northern Michigan football team had to grind through a winless season last year, filled with tough lessons, but have become better for it. The Wildcats started their training camp this week and caught up with our Jake Durant to talk about their new mindset and approach as they look to take a leap this season.
Training camp is underway for the Northern Michigan football team, who needs no extra motivation leading into their 2024-25 campaign.
My message in the first team meeting with them was, the challenge to this year is you have to overcome the past. You have to overcome an 0-11 season, and in an 18 to 23-year-old's mind, it's not easy to do.
Step one in building a winning culture is the internal belief that things can change.
We've got to believe, and we've got to believe in ourselves, and we've got to be able to understand that what's on the inside of us is a lot stronger than what's on the outside of us or anything that's happened to us. And so we've all got to kind of stay in that frame of mind and keep that mentality moving forward. And I think if we do and we continue to buy into just what our process is, we're going to get some good results here.
We know last year didn't go the way we wanted, so we know that we have to change a lot, and there's got to be some big changes in our mindset and our attitudes and the way we put in the work on the field. So it's just, we know it's going to be tough, and we know there's going to be adversity. We just got to face it and overcome it.
The Wildcats have a full roster of players hungry to contribute and put the past behind them.
The difference that a year makes is huge. We have a group now that has been established for about a year and a half with us, and got to give a lot of credit to those guys, because the guys that have stuck with it, even through a season that we had last year, they're committed to what we're doing, and they want to really try to get the younger guys caught up to speed too.
It's great. I mean, we're all super excited, especially on the beginning of camp. I mean, we put a lot of work in this spring. We got a lot of new guys who we think have a lot of potential and can add a lot to this team. So it's just, there's a lot of excitement around, a lot of energy, and we're really excited.
The competition has been heating up as players look to position themselves higher on the team's depth chart. Early on in camp, coaches are focused on evaluation, while players are looking to earn the trust that will keep them on the field.
Evaluation is huge right now. We actually had a talk with the players about that. Their role on the team, what the depth chart looks like, all of that is just kind of wound up into every day that we're with them. And it started yesterday with conditioning tests, right out of the gate. And we were able to see who's in shape, who took it serious, who was actually able to lead the charge. I mean, there's some definite evaluations and things that are going on just starting from there, and guys knew that, and that affects the depth chart, that affects playing time, that affects trust with what the coaches put into the players.
The play in the trenches will be a strength for the Wildcats. Their offensive line will look to set the tone on game day.
Those are the guys that have the most guys coming back that have experience. Those guys have been here for a couple years now, and I think offensive line wise, when you look offensively, you've got to be built around your offensive line, and so it's a great position to challenge, to take that on.
Aiden Horde is the favorite to land the starting quarterback job this upcoming season. But like every other position group, nothing is set in stone, says Richardson.
We've got 5 guys at quarterback right now on the roster, and feel really good about the competition that will be there. I think a year ago, it was really hard with the depth that we just didn't have. We lacked depth at that position, and so we got Aiden Horde and Jake Billets both returning, that both took snaps last year. Aiden ended up being more of the starter at the back half of the season, and he probably has a leg up just from his experience now, taking last year into consideration. And who's it going to be? We don't know right now. And so truly it's going to be an evaluation process every single day for us.
At the quarterback's disposal will be a group of developing playmakers, which includes senior wide receiver Mike Love, who Richardson says is primed for a big year.
You've got Mike Love, who's extremely fast, and he can roll down the field pretty good, and he's been here for a year now. He took a touchdown back on a kickoff return a year ago, and so he's got some really exciting things about him that he can do this year. I think our running back situation can be really good. We've got Noah Hoffman. Noah Dobert is a guy that we redshirted last year, but Noah in the backfield, they are guys that we're really expecting a lot out of. And then just bringing up with the young guys to push those guys. You know, I think there's going to be some young running backs that will have to step in and give us some help and have a good contributing role for us.
The Cats return a well-balanced defense that has experience at all three levels.
The defensive line has a chance to be really aggressive. We have two starting linebackers back, Jack Sertel and Mitch Larkin, and those guys had a lot of snaps for us last year and anticipate that they're going to have great roles on the defense this year. And then in the secondary, I think there's going to be a lot of competition, but guys like Tim Shannon are back, Cade Manzo are back, Ricky Lancaster is back, and those guys can bring a valuable leadership voice, and it just kind of all works together, right? You're trying to create competition, but you're trying to build the team and encourage your teammates and do all that at the same time, and so it's just kind of part of the ever-evolving day-to-day operations.
While the pressure to turn things around can be consuming, Coach Richardson says he's energized to be out on the field with his players, coaching and creating winning habits and setting a standard that will get NMU back to successful football.
Really trying to make sure that guys understand, like, come out here and love the game and have fun and appreciate being here and being a college football player. I think sometimes we get lost in, all the grind of it and, maybe the disappointment of what comes along with a winless season last year. And you got to go back to remembering that, man, we love football. That's why we're out here. It doesn't happen with a magic formula. It happens with consistent, diligent habits and patterns that are in our minds of how we communicate and how we come out and practice and prepare and how we respond to things.
And stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.